Alright, so I guess we're starting today's vlog with the house almost underwater. Not entirely, but last year it actually was almost. But yeah, it's just raining like a ton now, and all the water's just accumulating there. And I can show you guys like last year. I'm also going on this side. The water went to that level and literally almost got into the house. So that's going to be a problem if that happens. And like even there, the water from the neighbor's side just pours into my yard. And I think on the other side of the neighbor over there as well. I won't get the camera too wet because it's already on top here. So the entire lawn is just almost completely covered now. And there's a drain over there, but yeah, I think it's not too level, so it just picks up. So it kind of just accumulates around this area without really going all the way there. I don't think the drain's also capable of handling all of this water. I'll keep you guys updated if the house is underwater in a couple of minutes, and if no, I need to get the boat. Hopefully not, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so it finally stopped raining after a couple of hours, and luckily the house didn't flood or anything. The water actually subtracted quite quickly. But now the problem is, because it rained so much, we had load shedding, which if you don't know, load shedding is where the government or whatever who's in charge of the power grid turns off the power because there's not enough power for everybody. So we were out of power for like 2 hours, not too bad, but then it had to come back online, and unfortunately, no power still. And load shedding is over, but where I live currently is if sometimes when the power comes back on after load shedding, the substation actually trips. So they need to send out people to actually go fix it and get the power back on, but that could take hours and like more than a day even as well. So 2 hours without power, and then an additional maybe like half a day without power. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, it's just super annoying because now I actually want to make a video, but without power I can't really because I need lights. So all I can do is maybe use like these LED panels that I have with batteries, but they also don't last too long. So I can turn it on and it does give some light, but not too much. So I'll try that out and see if it actually works, because I do have some stuff that I want to take a look at, but I kind of need lights for that. So, well, some of the stuff that I can maybe take a look at, well, not really even because I don't want to show or have proper lights for that, is like these EKSA gaming earphones, another headset down here, the HS80s from Corsair, and then also we have like a box for my data that I can still take a look at. So maybe I'll do this one, but there's probably going to be like RAM and SSD and in that, so kind of need a system to actually test it as well. So bugger there. So I'm just without internet and without power. So what else can I do? Maybe I can exercise a bit. That's literally the only thing I can do now. Good excuse to go exercise. But yeah, I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet. Because my parents are also coming over later, but we're not going to be able to make food, and we need to take a look at some stuff, so I'm not going to be able to connect to the internet, so we'll see. So our power is still off even after like half the day is gone, but luckily friend came over, we're just bragging a bit, and he brought his home camping coffee kettle so we can actually have some coffee, because I really need my coffee without the entire day. So this is our way of actually getting some coffee in. Yeah. Alright, so after hours and hours and hours, I finally have power again, so I can actually do stuff now. It's the next day, which is sad because I missed the entire day. But luckily I can finally take a look at the ASUS monitor that I wanted to take a look at. This is the VG28U, but it actually has a longer name. It's what the
VG28UQL1A. Really, really long name, but in short, it's like the budget version of their ROG 4K 144 hertz monitor. So it's the tough version, which I'm really looking forward to because I've taken a look at some of their TVs that features the 144 hertz and 4K, but this is the first more budget-oriented one. It's still really expensive. I can quickly take a look at how much it costs. I kind of forgot, but it's like $800. So it's still really, really expensive, but I think the ROG version is going for over $1,000. So we're gonna do a little unboxing in this video and also play some games, quickly go over the monitor, and then of course we're gonna do a full review later on. So yeah, let's get into that. Finally, I can actually take a look at it. Here it is, and you guys can already see you do have your nice tilt action going on here. If you want to run in vertical mode, you can, otherwise normal horizontal. Now, we can quickly just take a look so far already. You do have, of course, your swivel, your tilt, and then also you do have up and down as well. Alright, so here for your I/O, you do have your power connector right here, your USB hub. So if you want to connect that to your PC, you do have 2 USB ports here. You do have 4 HDMI cables. 2 of them, I believe, if I remember right, is HDMI 2.1. Then 2 of them are just HDMI 2.0. You have a DisplayPort version 1.4, and then also your headphone out port. Kensington lock here as well if you wanted to mount that, keep it secure. So alright, so we have the monitor set up, we've done the unboxing and everything, but we've run into a bit of a problem because it's 4K 144 Hz, and the only way to run that is with DisplayPort version 1.4 or HDMI 2.1, and my laptop isn't able to run that. It has mini HDMI DisplayPort, and that's not good enough, and HDMI is also only HDMI 2.0. System over there has a DisplayPort version 1.4, not HDMI 2.1, but it's currently all the way over there, and I don't have a long enough DisplayPort cable, so I have a long enough HDMI that goes all the way, but it's HDMI 2.0. The only system that's actually able to run this display is, of course, the system that's all the way over here. So I'm gonna have to disconnect the system and drag it all the way over there, and then connect it up, and after a couple of minutes bring it back here. Oh, that's so annoying, but that's all I can do. So let's really disconnect everything and take it all the way that side. Funs. Alright, so I got everything set up, got the PC over here. I can't go over there, but there's cables. Let's go this way around. Just a ton of cables everywhere. But yeah, so this is, of course, the PC that I'm using, my RTX 3080 system with the 12700K. So that's going to be plenty enough to handle the 4K 144 Hertz. Now, I'm just installing all of the games and updating and so on. Hopefully everything is set up properly so that it looks so good. But yeah, I think in the meantime, while everything's just updating, coffee time. I think it's time for some coffee. I have electricity now, so why not? Got the coffees, but I ran into another little problem. So I was messing through the menu for a bit. I wanted to see before we got actually into the video, but it's a bit of a problem because if I go into the menu, everything is in Chinese. So I'll have to figure out what is language, because I have no idea which which one is language for. Just down, okay. There we go. Yes, I can read what's going on. Alright, so playing a bit of Rainbow Six Siege now on a map that I've never played before, and on a character I've never played before as well. I don't really play a lot of CSGO. Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. So we'll see how it goes. But so far frame rates are like 300 frames a second, so no problem at all. And my health is already kind of hurt. There.
But yeah, frame rate's not a problem. 300 frames a second here. Ooh. I'm actually really low on health. But yeah, quickly going over these specs. So of course it is a 28-inch screen. It is an IPS display and 90% DCI-P3, which is nice enough if you want to do some color grading. I have no idea where I am. Where is that guy? Where's the shotgun coming from? Oh, it's right there. I'm almost dead. No, heal. Doesn't really heal a lot though. Continuing on, so it is also apparently a 10-bit panel. I have to check that a bit more precisely because sometimes you do get a higher, what they call it, high bitrate 8-bit panels. So it's not full 10-bit, but you do get more colors than normal 8-bit. So I'll just have to check with that. But otherwise, 10-bit, and again, that can add towards the colors, that's really good. And I can definitely see that coming up from my IPS display for OLED laptop. Along with that, it does have a 1 millisecond grade to gray response time. Sometimes that's not completely accurate depending on your settings that you use, but I don't feel any latency really. Input latency is really good. Refresh times are also really good, so that's not going to be a problem. Finally found the hostage. Let's just get some ammo. Alright, so now that we've finally found the hostage. Alright, now I need to find my way out of here. It was so hard to actually just find the hostage, so how am I gonna get out? Can I go through here? Whoa, just like 2 of them. I did not expect that both at the same time. Alright, then the final game we're gonna check out for a bit. Now you can hear the speakers as well. It's not too bad. It's going to be Forza Horizon 4. I'm gonna lower the speakers a bit. Now, what I wanted to say while I was dying in Counter-Strike, in Rainbow Six Siege, while I'm messing this up the entire time, is that it does have an HDR display, but it's HDR 400, which is honestly not really that great. If you go HDR, just go straight to HDR 1000. The PG, the ROG PG 28 VQ or whatever, the ROG version of this monitor is HDR 1000, and there I crashed my poor Bugani. And it's honestly just such a big upgrade. The 400 isn't worth it. I'd rather go 400 and then 1000. So yeah, HDR 450 nits, not really that worth it. But either way, it's still bright enough and it still looks really good. Now, I'm not currently getting... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so I'm getting not the full 144 hertz here, but I'm getting pretty close. Now again, this is also on everything on max. Just want to get that jump. I haven't played this game for too long. How fast do I need to go? 150, 160, 170. Woo! There we go. Got a bit of a jump right there. So we're not getting the complete 144 hertz, but this is still on like ultra settings, everything on max. And I'm spinning out like crazy here. But it still looks really, really good. And for games like this, you don't really need that high refresh rate. You don't really feel that. Instead, you want to have the higher 4K resolution and the ultra quality. and it just honestly looks really good. Now I know the new Forza Horizon 5 is out, but I haven't bought it yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but it's a treat. It's a treat. Never mind. I'm on the road back again. How good does this look? The reflections. Now, if you don't have again, this is a 3080. If you don't have a 3080, I guess we're going off road. You will be able to run it, of course, with a 3070 or so on, or maybe like a 2080 Ti. But to be able to handle the 4K 144 Hz on more demanding games, not like Counter-Strike or even Rainbow Six Siege, you will need a pretty beefy GPU. And again, this is a 3080, and it's only getting... I'm just going off-road. Only getting close to 144 Hz, not above it. So you're gonna need a pretty beefy GPU to be able to handle this game, or to be able to handle like AAA titles at 4K 144 Hz. All right, there's another jump up ahead. Let's get that. And I think then we're pretty much done. So 200 miles an hour. There we go. Boom. Alright, so I'm done with my unboxing and first impressions video of the Asus VG28U 1QLA monitor. And so far I'm really enjoying it. Now it was a bit of an issue to set everything up, needed to get like a different PC and all of that, but luckily so far it was pretty fun to play. I couldn't play all of the games that I wanted to. Apparently a lot of games didn't want to work or it crashed, like a Call of Duty. For some reason it just kept crashing every time. But I played some Forza Horizon 4, I played some Rainbow Six Siege and Counter-Strike and so on. For the full review I'll probably test out some more hard demanding graphics type of games. But so far I'm really enjoying it. The 4K 144 Hz just looks so good. If you have used a 4K 144 Hz monitor or a TV before, I've looked at the 65-inch like TV as well. That thing is a beast. But it's really fun. So if you have the money, I would definitely say get something like this, because it's really fun and you just get the quality out of that, which is awesome. But now it's getting really hot in here, so I think I'm gonna go in here. The garage is just like super hot. But yeah, that was just a little behind the scenes of the monitor. Of course the full review will be coming out later, and if you want to see a bit more of the unboxing and first impressions, that's going to be on a separate video. I'm not going to throw everything on this video, so definitely check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know if you guys do enjoy these vlog videos. I think I've only done 2 so far now. But yeah, let me know if you want me to continue with these. I'm probably going to do it for a while and then see how it goes. And if it doesn't get anything, I'll probably stop. But yeah, it's just fun to do. And that's probably the reason why I'm kind of doing it for now. But yeah, again, let me know. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. And I'll check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.